Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Gemini. Gemini, this is your weekly general reading for the 3rd through the 9th of June, 2019. I'm using the activations. We have compassion, the frequency of compassion coming out here this week. Very nice. I'm also using the Moonology because your new moon in Gemini is taking place on the 3rd of June. So we're going to see how your new moon in your sign is going to be affecting you, Gemini. It's time to release negativity. All right. I'm also using the Psychic Tarot. And Gemini, I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot for your weekly reading. And I will be pulling from the Angels of Light cards at the end of your reading. Memories of love. All right, Gemini, give me just a moment to get your cards shuffled and laid out, and we will go over them. All right, Spirit, what does Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign need to know this week, 3rd through the 9th? Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. We're ready. All right, Gemini. Beautiful, Gemini. The Wheel is the current situation this week. Very nice. Crossing you is the Two of Pentacles. Your foundation is the High Priest. Ten of Swords coming in here in your recent past. Got the Moon coming up here in your crowning position. And we have the Hermit coming in as the new circumstance. All right. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Princess of Cups. All right, Gemini, I'm going to tell you right now, just taking a look, I feel like you are coming out of a space where, you know, you may have been purging, dumping some emotional baggage, maybe getting, you know, just clearing out the clutter, whether it's in your mind or what's around you. And it's going to be working in your favor. I always tell people, you know, whenever you put in the inner work, there is a reward, all right? And that's this wheel that's coming in here for you this week. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at your major energies. Now we have compassion coming up here, Gemini. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. You know, with you getting this, Gemini, I really do feel like, because you have, with your Moonology card, it's time to release negativity. This is the energy that is in full moon in Scorpio. We just had a full moon in Scorpio, the last full moon. So I feel like you really went through some time of purging, letting go maybe of negativity, clearing out your space around you, maybe setting up boundaries. You've done inner work within yourself that's opened up this opportunity for compassion and unconditional love for yourself and for others. And, I mean, you've really been working hard, I feel like, by raising your vibration. And that's what's happened. I feel like this has already taken place, okay? So I feel like this took place. You may still be going, you know, through the motion of, you know, still purging, cleaning out your closet, that type of energy. But now it's time for you to go through a major transformation as well and transition into a new beginning, I feel. Very nice. Very nice, Gemini. I love this energy right here. We have memories of love coming up here. This can most definitely represent maybe your past, your childhood, maybe thinking about parents, grandparents, that type of energy is what Spirit is telling me. I feel they're fond memories. Maybe just thinking back about what was, you know. Some of you may have had some losses. And doesn't have to be recent. Maybe you didn't deal with it when it happened as far as the emotions. That could have been what you were purging and releasing. For others of you, you were just spending some time going down memory lane. Maybe enjoying yourself. Now we have the Princess of Cups is the overall energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What this tells me, Gemini, is that you are really listening to your intuition now. You have an understanding of who you are, where you've been, what you've been through, what you're going through now, and where you're headed. You're understanding that divine spark that's like magic. It is magic that runs through your veins, who you are. You're trusting and believing in yourself. Your situation of the week. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. The Wheel. I call it the Wheel of Destiny. This is all about karma. Karma's being cleared for you right now, Gemini. I feel that you're going through a time of being inspired now. You're listening to your intuition. You're taking chances. You're believing in yourself, and you're believing in the divine, in the universe. If you've been going through a challenging time in finances, whatever it is, relationships, it doesn't matter. Whatever's been challenging, karma's coming in here. Luck is coming your way. Change. You've put in the work. Now it's time for your reward. Now we have the Two of Pentacles crossing you. This can either represent something positive or a challenge, and I see this as a positive for you, Gemini. Two of Pentacles represent, you know, having a lot on your plate. But you're balancing it. You're very flexible. You're juggling a lot. You have a lot going on, but the important thing is that you're doing it gracefully. People look at you and they're like, I don't know how Gemini does all that. There's no way I could have that much on my plate and do it with ease. This can also represent a major choice that needs to be made in your life. But it's positive. Now we have the High Priest. This is the energy of Taurus. This is you being very grounded and centered. This is like a the energy of a teacher. This can represent higher institutions, commitments. You may be committing to something or someone. That could be what this decision is about. For others of you, this represents you hold the keys to your destiny. This can represent hidden knowledge, seeking out the truth, discovering what it is that your life path is. For others of you, you could be a mentor for others. People may come to you for advice. You have a lot to offer. And this is what drives you. I feel you have a lot of respect from others that are around you. You help people. You're a beacon for others. Ten of Swords in your recent past. This is, you've hit rock bottom. There's nowhere to go now but up. Brush the dirt off your knees and push forward. Through this time here of this Ten of Swords, it was a turning point for you. This is where spiritual enlightenment was gained. Allowing you to take these swords out of your back and start over with, this is about completion, this is over, and this is in your recent past. So now you're starting over with that Ace of Swords, which is all about clarity, truth, what's right, what's just, a new beginning. Clarity on a new beginning. The Moon, energy of Pisces. This is what's crowning you, Gemini. This is what you know right now. You've had a completion of this, whatever this was to you. Now you have a new beginning with clarity. So with the Moon coming up here, I don't see where anything's hidden from you at this time. I feel maybe in your recent past, or even a few months back, you may have been unclear about which direction you were going, or where you were headed, or how you were going to get to your end game. The path may have been, hidden from you. Now I feel that, especially since the Ten of Swords is here and its completion, so now you're starting with the Ace of Swords. The path has been cleared for you. You have that clarity now. Pay attention to your dreams. Signs, symbolism, synchronicities. You could have messages from maybe past loved ones that's passed over to the other side. So pay attention, Gemini. Now we have the new circumstances, the Hermit. Energy of Virgo. This is you going into introspection, listening to your intuition, allowing yourself to trust in the universe, I feel. Spiritual enlightenment just keeps coming up for you, Gemini. I feel for many of you, you are on a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening. This is you allowing yourself to be patient with yourself and having that inner peace within. This is you allowing yourself to listen to your intuition, to go within, to know which direction to go. Because you see, he lights his way. Very nice messages, you guys. You've definitely come out of a time of self-discovery, spiritual enlightenment, having compassion with yourself and with others. I feel this time to release negativity. I feel like you've already done this, Gemini. This is what you've purged. memories of past loved ones, or just fond memories of your past. I feel you hold them close to your heart. You're listening to your intuition. Now the reward for effort is here, Gemini, with the wheel. A karmic cycle's ended, maybe one that was challenging, and now you have this new beginning along your path, your destiny. Things are going to start falling in place for you because of the work you've put in. You may have a lot on your plate, Gemini, but you do it with grace and ease. Maybe a decision. This high priest energy here, you're a beacon for others. You realize you hold the keys to your life, your destiny, your path. And that's driving you, moving you. You could be a teacher or a mentor for others. This completion in this Ten of Swords, it's over. You have clarity with the new beginning. You gained spiritual enlightenment. You went through a turning point in your life. Oh. All right, I'm not going to pick those up. This one fell straight down. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not done yet. You've recently went through a turning point here. And I feel like in your recent past where you didn't have that clarity, your path wasn't complete, the light wasn't shown completely on your path. Now it's there. You're holding that light. That light is within you. You have the light. You hold that within you to light up your path. And I really feel like, Gemini, that you've come to a space where you just realize who you are now. You've stepped into your divine power. This is an amazing read. It really is. This is, I feel like this is a spiritual journey, an awakening that's taken place. And you're going to be rewarded for it. Now, the cards went, that's fine. This was the only one that was like this, so I'm going to take it. We have detachment. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and keeps you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. Affirmation for this card. I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. And you know what's interesting? I feel like this is confirmation, Gemini. You've went through a major purging, I feel like, in your situation. Whether it was getting rid of a job that wasn't serving your purpose. Maybe it was holding and keeping you down. Maybe you were around people that were just so negative. Maybe it could be past, emotional. But you've released it. You've put in the work. I genuinely feel that. And this wheel right here, this is an opportunity, a blessing of a change of luck that's going to take place in your life. You guys got it together. I mean, this is a beautiful read. I mean, Gemini, you got this. This is literally your time to shine. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how all these energies are playing out in your situation. Gemini, I love you guys. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and good luck to you. and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, Gemini.